Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RobBrod Report, number 22, for looking ahead at the shows coming up for the week ending October 25th. We do have shows all 3 days of the weekend, so let's go ahead and dive on into it. Starting off, of course, a Friday night, Piedmont, Alabama, we have Pro South Wrestling. A couple interesting matches. We have Attempted Murder, which are the Brothers Crow, versus Vio and Patterson in a tag team match. And also, I don't know whether it's the main event or not, but it's a very interesting matchup to me. Eric the Ghost Silva will confront and wrestle against this mystery man who's been bugging Silver over the last month or so. So we'll see how that plays out. Other matches involved, go check out the Pro South Facebook page. The other Friday show is from KLT Promotions in Rome, Georgia. And this is another double shot weekend for KLT. They also have a show on Saturday. I believe the show on Friday is their Hall of Fame show, and they'll have a Hall of Fame ceremony and inductions into the Hall of Fame, obviously. So that's what I have for coming up for Friday, October 23rd. For Saturday, October 24th, we've got a bunch of shows. It's a busy third Saturday of the month. Is the third Saturday? No, this is the fourth Saturday. Fifth Saturday this coming weekend. Starting off with, we've got Southern Violence in Wrestling in Athens, Georgia. And one of the featured matches there is a Buried Alive match. I've never seen one in person. I just might make up the drive to see, that match. And they've got other matches involved. Check out their Facebook page for more details. PCW Remix out in Covington, Georgia. Is having our show. Uh, One of the main things in that show is a Swamp Rules match, and you'll have to see all the details on that. I'm not too sure what that all entails, but definitely sounds interesting. Check out their Facebook page for more details. In Portal, Georgia, which is close to Savannah, if I'm not mistaken, we have Fusion, that's Fuzion, Pro Wrestling. And they had a show back, I believe, in February, so this is their comeback show in the COVID era. And then we have SWA Wrestling out in East, I'm going to butcher this, so forgive me, East Tonoli, Georgia. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we have KLT Promotions up in Rome, Georgia, double shot weekend. And then a new promotion that I found is actually out in South Carolina. That's Palmetto Championship Wrestling. That's in Columbia, South Carolina. And they are promising the return of Drew Adler, which is a great return on that. So I'm happy to see that running. I'm happy to see Drew back wrestling. And then October 25th, that is a Sunday, up in Maryville, Tennessee, we have Revolutionary Wrestling Alliance. And in Savannah, Georgia, we have Coastal Empire Wrestling. And then in Austell, Georgia, is again, this is difficult for me to pronounce, promotion, because it's in Spanish no less, Promociones Neza Lucha Libre, or PNLL. That is actually, they've already announced that as a sold out. It was a free show. You can check their Facebook page for that, and hopefully someone will let us know how that show turned out. We're very interested in that show, so please, someone, to Curry, let me know about it. Let me know about that show. If anyone's going to that show, if you can give brief synopsis, who was there, etc., etc. So, let us know about that. As always, check these promotions Facebook page for any COVID related social distancing measures or face mask requirements. Please be careful with that. If you're with a group, stay with your group. If you're walking by people, wear a mask. I know you hate it. I hate it. I recommend you do it. It's saved me so far. So please be careful on that. Follow the social distancing guidelines as whatever the promotions are letting happen, and be responsible. If you're gonna, I know the Southern Violence Wrestling is going to be held at a bar, and not a bar. No, there's a bar inside, but it's a brewery. Oh, I got that first try! Yay! And so it's if you're going to be having alcoholic beverages there, and also the PNLL show is also going to be in a nightclub of a sort. So if you're going to be drinking at those shows, be careful. Have a designated driver. So we don't want to lose any fans. We need to cultivate the fans. Why? They spend the money. Spend the money, 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 money. All right. So that's the look at this week's upcoming shows. This last week, I watched the Pro South show on the live feed. Glasses falling down. It was a good show. A lot of storylines being moved forward. That's one of the reasons why Ace Haven or whoever and other people who were in charge of booking that show are being mentioned for Booker of the Year for the Georgia Wrestling History Awards, which are coming up. I'm going to plug Stephen Platinum's Full Disclosure 81, where in the commentary section, he talked about the categories, some of the restrictions, new rules, and 2 new categories, and what to do. Promo of the year, match of the year, highlighted. If you have a promo that you think is worthy, submit it. Hopefully, we'll get a way of a process of who to submit it to, and we'll go from there. Same with match of the year. If you know of a match that you saw and there's a video recording of that, hopefully again we'll have straightened out where we can have a link or an email or something so you can send that to, or on Facebook or on Twitter you can be able to tag that. So hopefully we'll get that worked out in the near future. So that's November. Those I think we'll be starting the accepting nominations for the different categories, and then in December, probably in December, they'll send out a link with the nominations and how to vote. Very much similar to what we did last year. So hopefully we'll have that information out sooner rather than later. But as always, everything's in flux this time of year. But back to the Pro South show. Match of the night for me was, of course, the main event, tag match with the Black Lariats Matter of William Huckabee and Joe Black versus the final 2 members of the Left Hand Path, Eric Silva and Austin Towers. Check out the YouTube channel for full details. The Mystery Man angle with Eric Silva and the Mystery Man, someone evidently from Silva's past. That looks to be a good thing. Interesting atmospheric take on that. They dimmed the house lights for the promo on that, so you really couldn't get a good look at the features of the mystery man, even though they on the Facebook page, I'll probably put it in earlier, they had an actual face picture of the mystery man. Still don't know the name. Oh, kick the desk. Trying to get comfortable, kick the desk. So hopefully that will get some answers on that. Several other things going forward. The YouTube Championship. Robbie Vio's getting fed up with a lot of stuff happening. That's people attacking and all sorts of stuff there. Promo by Trevor Aon concerning Sin Bodhi at the upcoming Halloween show, I believe. The promo was good enough that would talk Larry Goodman into being interested in it, so that that was a pretty damn good promo. Promos matter, folks. Work on those, get those in. And then on Saturday, I went out to Loganville, Georgia for the Southern Fried Show. My report on that is up and available at gwhnewsandnews.blogspot.com, as well as shared on the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling fan page. Larry Goodman is also there. His report is up as well, so you have two contrasting views of what that. Both of us liked the show. It was very well put together, as usual, as it was a Todd Sexton book show. And this is why another person that is involved as Book of the Year, it was Todd Sexton. And the show was entitled Loyalty, and we learned a few people who were loyal and a few people who were not. So not to spoil it, go. Adam Vance should have the videos up by now. You can check out all the action on the Southern Fried Facebook page or their Southern Fried YouTube channel. So look on that. A couple interesting things. A good William Huckabee. I think that's his debut. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But that was an interesting segment between him, Austin Towers, and Ben Buchanan, the three Hossmen. And so when those matches will happen, Ben versus Hawk, Towers versus Hawk, a rematch of Buchanan versus Towers, or even a triple threat match of some sort. That's going to be some heavy lumber laid. If you like big physical fighting, that is a series that bears watching out, and so that would be something to see. Their next show is coming up on November the 7th. They've been cracking out some damn good posters on that, so check out the posters for that coming up. So basically that's all I have for this week. If you like these videos, give it a like on Facebook. Subscribe to the RobBrod Report on Facebook, on Twitter at the RobBrod. I'll post it up there. I tend not only go on Twitter once a week when I post these things, so if you message me there, it might take a day or two for me to get it and respond back, but please give it a like on Twitter, give it a like on Facebook, give it a like on YouTube, subscribe if you like. Please do. If I get about 13,000 million subscribers, maybe I'll get some money out of this. If you are interested in being a sponsor, I am taking sponsorships. And hopefully we'll get like either a still picture or a video. We can get that up and running. And call me, message me. We'll discuss rates, and we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Be safe out there. Be responsible. Don't drink and drive. Wear a mask if possible. I know you don't like it. We'll have to see. Hopefully you'll get your flu shot. Maybe that will help as well. As another reminder, please go vote. I don't care who you vote for. It doesn't really matter to me because all politics are local. I'm more interested in local races than in national races. But if you don't vote, you quit your bitching. All right? If you vote, you can bitch all you like to. If you don't vote, quit your bitching. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Love you lots. TTFN.